People need to really realize just how fucking crazy our government is today with Trump. People need to realize that Trump is trying his best to grift the fuck out of us all. I ain't look. I am totally against Trump. I never seen Trump as a how you said a prominent figure as a president or anything like that because of what I understand about Trump being sued for racism back in the day, and all he have done ever since I've known about that situation of him being sued in court by the federal government for racism, and what he did like by having this staff put the letter C on top of colored people's applications as they put it. I could never ever put my faith and my trust in a politician like that. And many people might sit there and say, well, he's just a politician. You can't go off of what he did as a personal, in his personal life or as a personal vendetta against what he could be as a president. Let me tell you something. You can say that dumb motherfucking shit all the fuck you want. If you ain't paying attention to what the fuck's going on in the government today, you are one ignorant stomp of a person that don't understand shit about what the fuck's going on right now in front of your fucking eyes and what your ears could hear. This is this is not the normality of what we are used to seeing honest presidents do. Nixon and Bush, besides Clinton, what he did in the office as far as getting his dick sucked, those people have showed us, even Bush's father, George H. Bush, they were all in it for themselves. And you know what? Trump takes the cake. And if you don't realize he takes the cake, listen to this shit. What he's doing to us today.
President Trump is trying to move over $200 million from taxpayers into his own pocket. It is a blatant.
Stop right there. Trump is using the Department of Justice to sue himself. And what I mean by sue himself, he is a fucking president. And whatever he did in the past to try, how you said, to try and exonerate himself and being, the rewarder of himself with $230 million because of what he did, because of the things that he did, and he was investigated for by the other DOJs or other Department of the United States under other presidents, and what he had to go through. This is a man who's embarrassed. This is a man who was humiliated, frustrated, who went through hell because of what people have uh, not people, I'm sorry, what the Department of Justice have found on him, and local governments and local state governments like in New York, Florida. These things are not what has just, how you said, just all of a sudden happen. No, you did these things. New York Attorney General Letitia James sued Donald J. Trump and his corporation for defrauding banks, taking loans out for property that he inflated. Look it up. Look the laws up. Don't be dumbasses. Don't sit there and on your fucking thumb, somebody, well, Trump, maybe he's Trump, and, no. You don't go off of the popularity of a person without looking deep into how you said, their personal lives and understanding what the fuck kind of person they are. You can't tell me people are that ignorant. You can't tell me people are that stupid. You cannot fucking tell me this shit. I just don't believe that we have a bunch of dumbass people. Oh, no, you know what? Maybe we don't have a bunch of dumbass people. Maybe we have a bunch of dumbass people who think that they can get over on other people. They're using race. They're using xenophobia. They're using all kinds of fake religious bullshit to say that they're the type of people that deserve to be in public and not others. Come on, man. Those are the people that want people like Trump in charge of their lives. I'm sorry, but you can't, you can't be that goddamn evil. I mean, okay, yeah, maybe you can, but what in the fuck do you think the rest of the people are gonna do? Just sit there on their thumbs and agree with you and agree with the type of person that you are? Let me tell you something. You're gonna sit here right now as I play this video, and you're gonna watch how MSNBC, whether you like MSNBC or not, whether you like uh, Ari Melbar or not, it doesn't even matter. You listen to what is going on in the government right now. What that man is doing as president, he is tearing up the White House. He's tearing up our building. Put something that he wants there and nobody agreed upon but him. This man is going around saying that the Epstein files is hoax. It's a Democratic hoax, and then he got his own secretary of the press sitting there saying, no, it's Trump. Trump is blaming the overall contextual how you say it validity of the case that the far left is trying to get Epstein case on Trump's political damage Trump's political career. No. Those women at Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell and God knows how many other people that they already found out about, those people that did that to those females are victims. That is true outcomes. Those are real, those are factual situations that has happened. That woman Ghislaine Maxwell had no choice but to admit in court what she did. All you gotta do is look it up. All you have to do is stop sitting on your thumb, enjoying that pleasure of what your thumb is doing to your anus, and look at the fucking facts. Stop being a dumbass and look at what this man is trying to do to you today. Take $230 million and put it in his pocket because of the crime that he did and he was investigated for them.
Grift, it's an ethics scandal, but it actually gets worse in the details of why the president claims that he should be paid out of the federal funds you, of course, pay through your tax dollars. Trump demanding that his own DOJ, which he still oversees, of course, in the cabinet, pay him $230 million from taxpayers. He cites his own conduct that led to past federal investigations as the reasoning. Now, just off top here, no president has ever tried to take money directly for himself from the DOJ like this. Never. The plot comes also as an escalation of a range of profiteering and ethics scandals by Trump himself, as well as his family members. He's insisted on profiteering from his businesses while in office. No other president's done that. And most other presidents have had other jobs or worked at law firms, but they cut that off in office. He has not. He's offered White House access recently to crypto investors. Again, that's not political campaign donors only. It's just people involved in enriching him and his family's crypto funds.
Let's say, and this is for the dumbasses in the back, let's say you go into a bank with a ski mask on, okay? At first, you got your big guns, you got the entryway all blocked off so nobody can get out. You got your henchmen back up there setting up the traps or looking out for police or whatever, right? You go into this bank. You've been casing this bank for years, and you decide, okay, after people, many people have seen you go in there as a regular customer. Now you go in there with a ski mask on at first, with your gun in your hand, your whatever gun you decide that you want to go in there and rob this bank with, and everybody that's working in there, you go in there and you say, this is a robbery, it's a bank robbery. Everybody put your hands up. Don't touch anything. And then as soon as you finish saying that, you take your fucking mask off and show everybody in the bank and the cameras who the fuck you are. Then right after you get caught, after you unsuccessfully robbed the bank, you get caught, you tell the courts when you get in front of the judge, I'm going to sue you guys for putting me in jail for robbing that bank. Okay, that is what Trump is fucking doing. You sue the same people that you went in with, held them at gunpoint, maybe slapped a couple of people around, but the police come in and they foil your effort to try to get away with robbing that bank. and you come out there fully identified because your face is wide open. The police take all your shit out of your pockets and everything and find out who you are. Take you to court, get you put in court, then you get your trial, and the judge tells you, do you have anything else to say besides the fact that what you did was heinous and what you did, you were caught for? What do you have to say? I'm guilty. Okay, you say not guilty, but there's too much information and evidence against you. So, and then you ID'd yourself by taking your mask off, so people seeing who you are. And then there's other people that said, yeah, I've seen you around your bank. But you just said everything is against you. But you are so frustrated and so humiliated and embarrassed at what you did that you want to sue everybody there and the judge and the police for arresting you for what you the fuck did. That is exactly what Trump is doing right now. We're trying to take $230 million from us for what he did wrong. Now, I don't care who the fuck you think you are. You can be far Christian right, stupid ass, or you can be far left, I'm a fucking demon Democrat. I don't give a shit. Ain't no fucking way somebody like this orange spit of turd is going to come along and say, I'm suing you guys and you owe me $230 million for the crimes that I did to you, that I did myself. There's no fucking way that we're going to be dumb and sit back and allow you to do this. Man, vote all of the Republicans out. Before we vote them out in 2026, release them Epstein files. I will say this with all honesty. Release them Epstein files, because there's no fucking way that Epstein and that woman, Ghislaine Maxwell, did that by themselves. What Speaker Johnson is doing in the House and what he's trying to, he said, delay a sitting, an elected, an official, Democratic official, what he's doing is showing you proof that, and I mean, he's a religious man. Don't get me wrong. He's a religious man. There's no fucking way you're gonna sit here and tell me you're trying to cover for a bunch of pedophiles by hiding the Epstein files or keeping the Epstein files from being voted on, by not letting that lady get her vote or get her sworn in. Come on, man. Y'all need to wake the fuck up. I know the evil people out there sitting there saying, hey, man, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck are you? You don't know shit. You're dumb. You're just a nobody. You got 349 subscribers. Who the fuck you think you are? No, I am a taxpayer. I am a voter. I am a man concerned about my daughters. I am a man who looks at politicians before I vote for them. I look at their personal life to make sure they're the right person for the job. I mean, nobody's perfect. Nobody's fucking saying anybody's perfect. But there's no fucking way you're going to sit here and put an orange turd of a person in charge of my presidency. Well, I'm paying taxes for. I'm paying for that fucker to be in that spot. I'm paying for all them congressional House members and Senate to be in their spots. My tax money, and whatever percentage it is, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to sit here and let this man take my government and shit on it and then use the Constitution as fucking toilet paper and fuck it all over like that. I'm just not going to let that happen. And I advise anybody that's ignorant enough to sit there and let this man shit on you like that. And he even put an AI video out there showing he a king flying an F-15 or 14, whatever the fuck you want to call it, shitting on people, dumping shit on people, and they protest, how he say it, they protest with their constitutional right. You mean to tell me this is the type of shit that we're fucking dealing with in 2020 fucking 5? No fucking way. No fucking way.